Hello, everyone. We are here at the final race of the regular season at Michigan. I'm alongside Wolfgang Hoffman for today's broadcast. The final regular season race on race number 7.
Yep, so currently, as far as the playoffs go, as this is the last race before the chase starts, so the race is going to be crucial for a lot of people, including Marshall Harris, Vincent Gucci, who are 9th and 10th of the playoffs, 8th and under making into the chase. They are only 2 and 8 points out, so there's a very good chance if Luke Peters, Michael Rosero, or Joseph Madigan have a bad race, they could sneak in. So the top 4 who are currently locked onto the playoffs are Aaron Brown, Eric Keplinger, Eric Heater, and Luke LaFaro. They are all locked in at the moment. They cannot fall out of the chase. However, Hayden Lowell, the first driver to be not locked in, but it still stands a great chance of making it in today, is 5th place. Then 6th in the championship is Joseph Madigan. 7th is Michael Rosero, and 8th is Luke Peters. And then 11th in the championship, well, I should start with 9th. 9th is Marshall Harris, only 2 points out, so he could definitely make it in. Vincent Gucci, only 8 points out. Latham Joyner, 27 points out, a race winner this season, and he has been strong this season so far. Louis Berkowitz, 30 points back in 12th, and then Eric Conklin in 13th, 39 points back. It's going to be tough for him to get into the chase today. I don't know if he's in the session currently.
I believe Latham Joyner and Eric Conklin are in the session, so that automatically limits chase contention. Louis Berkowitz, it's a really good day. Probably some stage points to make it in. But that battle for the race, not for the race to lead, but the regular season championship is going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. As Keplinger, Heater are probably the only people that can really challenge him out. Probably really getting a chance really to get up there, to be honest. But if you have a good night, I'll try to help. But the regular season champion does get some playoff points or base points, whatever you want to call it. But going into the chase, and that should be interesting as we are about to go. Here is Malachi Drake on pole position. A quick flash through the grid. Malachi Drake second. Doesn't matter. Third. Here is fourth. Michael Rosero fifth. Russell will flash on the bottom of your screen. So pace car is off. The field is in the hands of Malachi Drake in the 90 machine. 20 drivers here for tonight's race.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. You're racing here at the 2-mile.
Malachi Drake with a good start, clearing the outside lane, but going to the bottom, I'm not sure who that is. That is Joseph Madigan to the inside for the race lead in turn 1, side by side, neck and neck in turn 1, right on the bottom. Joseph Madigan gonna clear Malachi Drake off the corner. No, he doesn't. Malachi Drake is gonna have to run on the high side down the backstretch, possibly getting a push from, I believe, one of his teammates.
I think that's 23 of Michael Rosero up there. As they're already fanning out 3 wide, 2 wide, moving in the back a little bit there. So looks like it's kind of multi-group racing-ish on these opening laps. So we'll see how that plays out with the tire wear. Malachi Drake leads lap number 1.
Yeah, Malachi Drake clears Joseph Madigan with a good push from Michael Rosero. Joseph Madigan trying to keep second from Michael Rosero, who is going to have the run off the corner, but Madigan, if he wanted to, could slide up, but he doesn't choose to. So Michael Rosero has a run on the high side, helped by Malachi Drake's draft, doesn't clear him into turn 3. Joseph sends it down to the bottom, slides up a little bit, gets loose, nearly contact with Michael Rosero. Michael Rosero still not clear of him. Joseph still fighting on the inside with the nose ahead down the front straightaway.
Yeah, with the new update on Iron Racing, they have the name on the front. Michael has it Logano since it's a Logano scheme, but it's a Madigan. So Malachi on the inside.
Yeah, Joseph Madigan still trying that bottom, still stuck on the bottom. Seems like the outside might be the lane that you want to be on. However, it still depends. But I think Malachi has just done a good job of preserving that race lead, partially because he's cleared with other drivers. But they all have his draft, and no one's been able to clear him yet. Joseph still under pressure from Michael Rosero. Or I shouldn't say under pressure, because they're side by side at the super speedway. With Eric, I believe Eric Keplinger is behind him, trying to give him a little bit of an air push. Just get him up there a little bit and get that lane going.
Brock
Still
Packer
not.
trying to make that high side. Move on the top. Looks like he's doing pretty well on the high side. We saw the updates with Michigan. We saw the updates with Chicago and kind of the outside lane work with the older tires. It seems like the outside is right now with the older tires. It'll be interesting to see how it looks. Goes on with the older tires. Right now, it's side-by-side racing so far throughout the whole pack.
Yeah, let's see if that 24 or anyone else can make that high side work. Eric Keplinger currently running that. I mistook him from somewhere else. Is that for me, the stream quality is not very good at the moment. But Michael Rosero challenging Malachi Drake on the inside. 24 still trying that high side. Brock Packard really making that outside work and making ground. But it's going to be up to second, going for the lead, goes inside of Malachi Drake. Let's see what he can do on the inside of this corner. Runs right in the middle lane. Pretty close to each other, but Brock Packard takes the lead at Michigan.
We're already lap 5 into the books, and really good racing so far for the race. We've had the first lead change because Brock Packard leads the first lap other than Malachi Drake. Malachi Drake will fight to the inside with the help of Joseph Madigan. Brock Drake is an outside lead to make it work on the outside. Doesn't look like he got that big of a run off the exit, but he did a lot of drafts with Malachi Drake.
I believe he's giving Malachi Drake a little bit of a push as now Michael Rosero pushing Joseph Madigan on the bottom.
Whoa.
Takes the race lead. Ooh, contact between them, I think. They were really close. Joseph got tight in the corner after getting the big momentum from the push by Michael Rosero. Didn't expect the corner entry speed. Malachi Drake somehow holds on to the race lead. Still side by side for second place. We saw this before already. Oh, Michael Rosero with a crazy move through the middle, 3 wide, trying to take the race lead. Almost emulating his favorite driver, Brad Keselowski. He's not going to clear him off the corner. Malachi just keeping that race lead, and almost crazily so.
Yeah, a lot of crazy racing throughout the whole pack. This looks like a Daytona-type race, but kind of like, I guess, outside lead dependent. But we still know a lot of these guys on the cutoff running up front. Joseph Madigan, Michael Rosero, Luke Peters, Marshall Harris kind of back in 17th place, kind of just riding around. Different strategy for Marshall Harris, maybe to kind of just ride in the back and hopefully see how the 18th out in 6th place now. Battling Joseph Madigan, he's 8 points out of the cutoff, so very important race for a lot of these drivers. Malachi Drake, the majority of this race, I think he only led 7 of the 8 laps tonight. So far, really good showing.
Yeah. Marshall Harris is the closest driver to that cutoff point that isn't currently in the chase right now, so he stands a good chance of making it in tonight if one of the top guys has a bad night. Now, Marshall Harris said himself he needs to win this race if he wants to make it in. If he may be able to do that today, anybody can really win this race. It's just such crazy racing in these super speedways. All the time, just anything can happen basically, and anyone could win. Not saying it doesn't require talent, obviously, but it can be so chaotic at points. As Malachi actually being able to pull away from everybody, I think it's because he's single file, and everyone else is racing each other double file as Brock stays clear for second place, but Joseph Madigan and Michael Rosero still battling side by side. They've been doing it the entire race so far. Still door to door.
Oh, contact there.
Yeah, a little bit of contact, just some trying to side draft each other, getting any advantage they can. Very hard racing for them, and Joseph sends it into the corner. Not going to quite clear Michael as he just has the momentum on the top. Trying to go to the inside now, down the back straightaway. Still side by side for that third place. Get right to his corner panel, trying to side draft him. Puts air on his rear wing, slow him down.
Still side by side. And, another thing to note, they only have a 6 fuel in this race, so they will have to make a pit stop at least in stage number 1 at the first half of the race. I think the top game's a little bit more dominant here in terms of the light. Top side, towards the wall, not on the wall, but it's all that Chicago in the middle. The only driver, Ingram Brown, was really on the top, so we'll see if that time comes to the plate. But Brock Packard is a little higher than anyone else, or behind anyone else, is it? And That's Hayden Lowell in the Sixers.
Oh, so my apologies. I mistook him from Joseph Madigan. It looks like he's falling down the pack a little bit. I don't know if he was up front. I think he was up front earlier in the race, but that is Hayden Lowell instead. My apologies.
Yeah, I think they have the exact same picture.
They're teammates. But Hayden Lowell challenging around the outside of Brock Packard, using what Brock's line is using a lot of the whole race. Sorry, I can't speak. Using effectively Brock's line to take second place from him, as now Michael Rosero, a very aggressive pusher, giving a bump to Brock Packard.
That seems like the top Malcolm's right, because I'm right on the top side. It seems like the top side kind of came in with these older tires, possibly. The field's a lot more spread out, a lot less like side-by-side racing, but still a lot of action up front. As I think Hayden Lowell going for the move for the race lead on the outside.
I think he can do it here. But the third lane has been really good off the corner, as we see. Yeah, he's getting a run off the corner compared to Malachi on the low side. Hayden Lowell takes the lead down the backstretch due to the momentum from the high side. And another change for the lead. Malachi's led for almost the entire day so far, but now he's been thwarted by Hayden Lowell.
Hayden Lowell pretty comfortably up on the inside the bubble. Just hasn't got a win yet. He's been close at Richmond. He almost in the last year expected to make it, make his first win of the season, but didn't get the first number. He's had a lot of teams involved in the country here. Actually, kind of more good. Now, it seems like he's trying to do a bit of a Malcolm's strategy. Like Zero, he's inside for a second.
Also, Aaron Brown currently running 12th. He may be hanging back, trying to turn up later in the race. But where is Keplinger? That is the question at hand here. Where is Eric Keplinger currently in the running?
Ninth place right now.
So he is 3 places ahead.
Sixth. So I don't know.
Aaron's been the most consistent driver this season so far. There's a good chance he could still lose it in this race. He definitely does not have it locked up.
So 6th place would get about 36 points right now. That's what he is running. 4th place would get 24. So it's about a 12-point gap. Not enough for Heater to clear Aaron up the points. Oh, pretty wide move on Eric Heater. Heater goes from 6th to 8th, but he has a front. He's doing a contact there with Nana Gucci. A lot of racing in the back for this first position.
Yeah, those two cars, Vincent Gucci, and I'm not sure who else that is, they absolutely sent it on Eric Heater. Ballsy driving for them. Eric Heater now pushing the 9 machine. Blake Lethian, I believe. I've seen him in LRL before, and I'm not sure how many starts he has.
He raced this year. This is Texas. He actually maybe got a top 3. That's one I can remember. Maybe there's a few other ones. That's one I definitely remember. Already about halfway through the stage, and Hayden out front pretty comfortably, about 3/10 of a gap, but Malachi taking a good shove from Michael Rosero into the turn of the 1.
Yeah, Hayden's almost done essentially what Malachi was doing earlier in the race, where he managed to pull away due to battling behind. But Michael, he's gonna have a run of Malachi here. He's gonna try and push him here. If I was Michael, that's definitely what I would try and do. Try and get him up there. Because we know Malachi's a quality driver. He can ride races out. Now Michael looking to the inside instead, gonna try and take second himself. Do it the old-fashioned way.
I have an update on Luis Berkowitz out of the session, 12 laps down, so that's another cutoff driver out of the picture. So now it's only left as a Marshall Harrison, and everyone else 11th through 13th out of the chip.
Now Marshall and Vincent could definitely make it in.
Oh,
because where is
Peters may have lagged out. He blinked for a long time, and he might have lagged out of the session, and that would be huge. As
that's going to be huge for the chase.
Back up yet, so that could be pretty big.
Unfortunate for him as well. He was running top 5. It shows on the timing screen.
Yeah, now he's all the way 18. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get back in. We'll get a wave around option, but I don't know how fast we'll get back in. That would be really tough for the 50 machine of Luke Peters after having a pretty solid season. He's 2 points ahead of the cutoff right now. He's out. Marshall Harris, Vincent Gucci actually. No, Marshall Harris he would be the RN.
That is true.
Still not connected, going up. So I think he did lag out. He's come out down.
Yeah, that's a very tough break for Luke Peters. He had a great run going at Bristol Dirt. Unfortunately, contact with Hayden Lowell on the final lap sent him around, and then Hayden himself got sent around as well. Unfortunate for him, because he is very good at dirt. He is, in a way, a bit of a dirt specialist compared to most people here. He's very talented on it, and just season's not gone probably the way he wanted it to. Not as bad as it could have been, as he was running top 8 in the points, but I don't think he'll be running that after this race. I believe it could be Marshall or Vincent. It's going to be between Marshall or Vincent as to who gets in my opinion. There's still over 40 laps to go, so we'll see which one of those two it's going to be.
Yeah, it seems like the field has kind of died down. Not a lot of side-by-side action. The tires kind of wore out. People are trying to take it easy. Pit stops are coming pretty soon, I think. It's about 10 laps to go in the stage. They say that Rob trying to slide right in front of Joseph Madigan is Madigan to the outside wall. It's going to still come around. Maybe hit by these two drivers up into 8th place. And there's Aaron Keeter and Aaron Kepler. Not laying them out in the sights of the best. Kind of pushing them in. But then the distance is almost 3 seconds. Back. Ooh, almost into the outside wall.
Yeah, I believe Madigan had to check up for Zach sliding up the track, and he hit the wall. He was caught off guard by Zach.
I don't think I'll be fast and fair worthy, but definitely probably want to get that kick spin in the stage. Especially with the it seems like track position is really important. Michael Rosero trying to chase down Hayden Lowell. Malcolm took a lot of time. He's top 2, about second gap. Block back to the front, trying to make something outside of all racing.
It's kind of interesting because this is definitely super speedway racing in the early stages, and then it becomes almost like an IndyCar 1.5 mile race.
Yeah,
there's tire wear.
Kind of like this is kind of like more like real Michigan, a lot more single file. Not like I feel like in the beginning, the tires have so much grip. They run a lot of lanes, but after the tires kind of wear out, it's kind of hard to make a move and stay together.
Yeah, then the top just sort of starts to come in a lot.
It'll be interesting to see how these drivers kind of change. We see that throughout the whole season. The first stage is completely different from the second. Like the drivers have a whole different approach to it. And they know how the racing is. And driver down pit lane. I believe that's as Luke Peters is now on the racetrack. He's 5 laps down. Did another lap down. You'll have to have a lot of caution goes off that.
Yeah.
But a few people down pit lane. Joseph Madigan. No. 59.
59 of Blake Mathian.
As he's out of his stall with 8.6 second pit stop. Madigan with a 5.6 seconds. So it looks like they're doing fuel only with about 5 laps to go. As Michael Rosero goes in the gap from Hayden Lowell. 0.13 seconds lost by really general. Luke Cafaro and Benjamin White down pit lane.
This could actually work very well for Joseph and Blake Mathian and whoever else came down pit road. Everyone else is going to have to pit the stage, obviously, and unless everybody pits, of course. But they will get the undercut.
I think they will have to all pit on the stage. Luke Cafaro had a second solo pit stop than Joseph Madigan. Benjamin White off the pit lane about the same time as Luke Cafaro will. Joseph Madigan come off the pit lane. The other drivers down pit lane. That's our race leader, Hayden Lowell down pit lane. We'll see how this strategy works out. Michael Rosero has a huge lead to all the cars behind. Big swing.
Yes, Michael hasn't pit yet. Maybe this isn't the best move, as he's not going to have any draft or bump draft off of anybody. And again, not many people did, so this could work out very well if he gets clean air. However, fresh tires are just going to make a big difference. Like you'll have so much more grip and probably be able to run faster times.
A lot of these drivers are not taking tires. So
Oh, that is true. Sorry,
I
his
don't know. I don't know how it'll play out. I'm guessing they're trying to save a tire set since they only have 2 tire sets this race. They're trying to save a tire set for the stage, then one more for the second half of the race. So I guess that's how it's playing out. With Michael Zero down pit lane, a whole bunch of trains, a whole bunch of cars on pit lanes. And how this plays out, who's dropping off of pit lane first?
Yeah, let's see. Can Malachi get Michael here? Where is he on the track? Do we know?
I believe he is about on the back straightaway right now, entering turn 3 actually.
Michael.
It's by him.
I can take the lead here.
It looks like they will be. Well, Aaron Brown will be paying this time. Yes, he will. He gained a lot of time on these drivers up ahead, especially Malachi Drake. Who else is on there? Like there's some cheering like Tyre to Rossi. 2 seconds back. Billy on the leader. Rock packed up. Michael Zero. A terrible pit stop for him. 8.4 seconds in the box. And that is not good for a 24 machine. He had a really good first half of the race, but gained the roll. In the race lead, Tyre Tomasi on pit lane. Aaron Brown off of pit lane. Aaron might have got hit him. I mean, he had a really fast pit stop. Same with Harrison Chandler. All these guys have really fast pit stops. They don't know on the away.
Because he had a big change up in the running order here.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be really close with these drivers. They're basically full throttle. And I think Peter and Aaron actually got him. You know, it'll be really close. Coming to 2 laps to go for the stage.
Here comes Hayden. He's got the momentum.
This is going to be close.
He's got the momentum. He's got to capitalize now.
He's going to have to hold momentum throughout turn this turn and probably going into turn 1.
I don't think he's close enough.
Yeah. I don't know. He's about 8/10 off of Aaron. Yeah, they're all about the same speed. So Eric and Aaron, get them on pitch strategy, and that's, wow. I did not expect that. Michael Rosero, all the way from 2nd to 9th. That's how bad his pit stop was. He might get all about He slides up right in front of him, but almost hits the outside wall. Michael Rosero gets right by
Yeah, that's not good for Michael.
Of the state. Aaron able to hunt down Gary Keeter. I'm here, I'm just going to do as much as I can. And just burn up the tires. These tires don't matter.
The yellow flag is out.
Is out.
What would that be for?
The 59? It's the only car. There's actually, yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, he's in the...
Engine just blew up. I don't know what that was like.
I wonder what happened to him. It looks like he just got really loose. He must have turned in too hard and just... Oh, he was kicking out the clutch. He blew his engine, I think.
Right? Off the exit.
And his engine was full revs, and then there was a puff of smoke from his car. That could be his engine. Yeah, look at how I believe that's too much of the engine. But his engine's still at 8,000.
Yeah, but in the stage.
Can't save it.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, maybe we have to ask him after the race.
All of a sudden, he hit the clutch, I'm guessing. Probably, I don't know.
I think
I guess the clutch may have, on his pedals might have like messed up and went full clutch, I'm guessing, and then he tried to fix it, and then I don't know.
Just lost it.
That was a very weird incident, but that's gonna be the stage right there. Aaron Keeter. Take a quick look at our top 5 actually.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question that his equipment could have failed.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what happened. Very weird incident. So, Eric Keeter gained the stage win, and that's going to allow him to get an extra point on Aaron Brown. Hateable 3rd, Eric 4th, Rock active 5th. So that's your top 5 stage finish. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the caution. We are back green here, or not back green, but back here at Michigan as the boost cone is happening right now. Live drivers are left in the pit as Luke Faro, also, actually, but Power Tomasi chooses the top side. A lot of drivers on the top side. I don't know if that's what decision with new tires. I thought the bottom was pretty good on the tires. Later towards the run, it felt like top was good, but the earlier portions of the race, I felt like the I feel like this top is top and taking the shows on the bottom. It's like drivers sometimes. I think Luke Peters will do it again. As that is a tough. That is
tough
really
break for Luke
sucks
Peters.
Because he just got the wave around. If he had like 2 more caution, he would have been able to get the laps. It really sucks for him. Hopefully,
Yeah,
with his drop, I don't know if that will play a factor into it, but I think he did miss one.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
He actually didn't miss one. Look at that extra drop if he had a really bad race. I don't know how that'll work out, but we'll see. But looking at green here is Austin on the race lead.
He may have stayed out. We cannot confirm or deny that at the moment.
He did hit. He did take tires. I think he may have taken tires.
Green flag, green flag.
I think he took tires during that green flag run. As green flag is out. Mike was there a really good run. Bye.
Yeah, it looks like he may have lit up the tires as looks like he got loose, but he was so fast. His reaction time was lightning quick. Now challenging on the bottom for the race lead on Tyler Tomasi. Gonna clear him off the corner. Gonna slide up right in front of him. Tyler Tomasi still hanging in the draft. Nope, still goes to his outside. Michael blocks way to the inside. Still side by side for the race lead down the backstretch to 3. Joseph Madigan almost clear of 3rd place on Malachi Drake. Having a good day so far, Joseph Madigan. It's Michael still now clear for the race lead, ahead of Tyler Tomasi.
Sorry for actually, but Tyler Tomasi on the outside trying to make it work. It seems like we're back to pack racing again. We saw this earlier on. We'll see how these drivers cope with it. They kind of know how it is on the longer run, so we'll see how they kind of deal with this and how they race. It seems like they're still very aggressive.
Zachary Thornton
is back on us. Wide in the back.
Aaron Brown, I believe, involved in that. One of the Kyle Busch cars.
On the
4 wide. Aaron Keplinger on the bottom. Aaron Brown in the middle. Oh my goodness, they were 4 wide, still 3. Zachary Thornton in the middle.
Wow.
Zachary Thornton takes the race lead. Has the nose ahead for a second.
This is crazy racing.
Here comes Heater.
Track.
Here comes Heater up the middle, 3 wide for the race lead down the backstretch. Michael on the bottom. Eric Heater in the middle. Zachary Thornton on the top. Tyler Tomasi getting involved, 3 wide for second now. As they still follow out. Oh, 1 car way up the racetrack. That's Joseph Madigan had to react.
Oh, it's
Tyler Tomasi running up into the wall. Goes Joseph Madigan. Contact with Tyler Tomasi. Into the wall he goes, spinning across the racetrack. Contact.
Marshall Harris.
Marshall Harris. Contact with Marshall Harris. How did they save that? I don't know if Marshall Harris did, but man, I wonder what happened there. I thought Tyler was going to take the whole field out.
Wow. It looked like Aaron just kind of is trying to give Tyler a bump trap off the edge of the corner and not send Tyler into the wall. Madigan with him. And 2 others, Marshall Harris, all the way back here. That's not going to help his chances. Vincent Gucci, back to this. He's looking really good to make a playoff run.
Yeah.
With 8 points out. Peter's having a terrible day. But like I said, the drops could change that. But right now, Michael Rosero and Zachary doing 3 wide for the
3 wide.
The top. I think that top side is trying to run is not working enough.
Okay, now challenging for 3rd place. Now Michael Rosero pops out of the draft to the inside of Zachary Thornton. Dumped into between them into the turn. They were just like absolutely neck and neck. Michael Rosero clears Zachary Thornton to the lead. Now here comes Malachi challenging in the bottom of Zachary Thornton. Aaron Brown, slow.
Aaron Brown, he's very slow on the racetrack.
Very slow.
And this could change a lot of things in the regular season championship. And Aaron Brown having issues possibly, as he is very slow crawling. I think something might be broke in the 18 machine, as he's very slow.
Nearly hits Tyler Tomasi.
As he has to go to the apron, something has to be wrong with the 18 machine right now. That would leave Eric Kepler, I believe, the champion, maybe Eric Keeler. But it's still racing very hard on that 20 laps to go as Mike Rosero is leading this pack, and he's been doing a very good job at it so far.
That's very strange for Aaron Brown. I mean, dare I say he ran out of fuel? I mean, I don't think he would run out of fuel because I'm pretty sure he pitted both under green flag and under the caution. What?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I just nothing. We can go on board the 18 machine.
Ooh, what happened to him?
It looks like his car is off.
Oh yeah, did his engine blow from contact?
Looks like he's not fuel.
No, his engine didn't blow. He just ran. What? How? Did he accidentally not put enough fuel in?
Yeah, I think he might have not took fuel. I think he ran out of fuel right there. As he's gonna have to crawl down the pit lane. That's gonna be a big disappointment for the 18 machine. He's not gonna be a regular season champion. I mean, actually, granted, he does have drops. He finished top 3 in every single race. I think. At least top 5. Yeah, top 5. Malachi Drake to the inside of Michael Rosero. So I think with that drop, he still has the best top. Basically, how I word it is, it's your best 6 finishers. I think he has the best 6 finishers out of anyone in the league. I still think he'll be the regular season champion, but I don't know.
Could be. Heater's gonna have to. Heater or Keplinger is gonna have to win, I think.
Yeah, on the team this game, second, but I mean, 8 points help. Heater and Keplinger still up here battling for this race lead right now. Like I said, we'll have to make at least one pit stop. They could only. Last time they only went to lap 26. They only got about 26 stops on fuel.
They may have to pit once more. This could turn into a fuel mileage race.
That's about 59, lap 59 inch. That's really close. So.
This could turn into a fuel mileage race.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very interesting.
A lot of some other noble names. Last machine when it went to the right. I think that's a Brad Kozlowski pink scheme there. In 9th. This is exactly what it was last time in the Truck Series. Kind of taking it easy behind the big pack and just moving right past them on fuel mileage. So we could see another repeat of the 32 victory, really possibly the same story. Obviously,
yeah.
Michigan, but Michigan's Michigan, so.
Yeah, if he wins today, I think we can say Michigan's is in a way the opposite of how I am at Legacy, Texas. Cursed for me, great for Benjamin and Light.
Aaron Brown back on the racetrack. 2 laps down, Marshall Harris 1 lap down. So Aaron has to hope for at least a late race caution to get 2. But looking out for the racing, he might get 2 cautions, but you guys still racing really hard with about 15 laps to go. See how all those cars are going to pack. It's about 9 cars in that pack right there, side by side. So it just kind of looks like a Talladega racetrack. And you go to Talladega racetrack, obviously, the new aero package, kind of a little bit more spread out. But here comes Michael Rosero with a big run on the outside to the inside.
The inside. He switches to the inside now. I don't know if he has a huge run. I think Malachi still has the nose ahead going into the corner. Malachi's ripping the top right now. Could he get a really big run off the corner? And Michael's attempt to take the lead there was unsuccessful. Gonna have his draft on the front stretch to see if he can do anything in turn 1. Driver's Red does have a big run at the moment. I believe it's Derek Keplinger. He's not going to challenge, but he definitely had a run on Eric Heater. Heater pulling some time on Michael through the corner. Let's see if he can pull anything on him in the draft. Malachi got a little bit of a better corner than Michael did there, probably because of the dirty air. Because now Heater has a run on Michael. I don't think he can look to the inside here. No, he does. But he's not there. He doesn't have quite the run into the core. He doesn't have the speed advantage he needs. So I think he may just try and push him here. Now, let's see. Goes to the high side. Clearly he thinks the high side is going to be the lane to be on here. As we've seen that this race so far, where the outside, as the run goes on, it just gets better and better, and then eventually it just becomes pretty much the only lane you want to run. And you may be getting to that point where the top really starts to come in, the field's a little bit more spread out. Obviously, there's still some great side-by-side action, but it's not like a Talladega type of race like it was before. Yeah, I think we're starting to get to that point where the top's better.
And we saw this exact same scenario play out. Malachi Drake had a pretty big lead over second place, but I think Malachi might be wasting his tires a little bit. I feel like that's what happened last time. He kind of had this big lead, and then kind of everyone else just kind of gradually got by him. I don't know if you're just about 12 laps to go, but also we have pit strategy involved. A lot more cars in the front packs, and a lot closer. So I think these drivers saw what happened in the first stage. They were a little bit too far back and too much. So they kind of pushed a little bit more, and they also probably well, I'm guessing what's going to happen here is they're going to pit earlier and take tires. They have the advantage of the end. I think that would be the best strategy here to maybe win the race.
Yeah, especially if there's a caution. That's going to be such a huge advantage. Michigan is strange. It's almost a pack racing track for the first stint, as we've seen, and then as the run goes on, it becomes more like the real life track, which is less pack racing. It's really strange. It has tire wear, which is for a super speedway type racing. It's pretty uncommon.
Yeah. It's not as multi-move as some other tracks like Auto Club. As Eric Heater down pit lane, I think he was going to be taking tires right here. Like I said, pit a little bit early, take tires. I think that would be the best strategy. I think Heater, if he does that strategy, has the winning strategy right there.
Question is, how long do tires take?
I think it'll be about 14 seconds, which is about 10 seconds more than the normal if you just take fuel only. But also,
I don't know.
Tires right now, his last lap was about a second slower than his best. So I think
we'll
over
see.
a 10-lap run, they're kind of gonna, I don't know, they're gonna even out, but also
it's gonna be extremely close.
Yeah. We'll see how this plays out. Is Kevlin on pit lane? Who else? I think it's Caden Roll down pit lane. So we could. Oh, Caden Roll. I thought he may have hit Kevlin back there.
Yeah, he may have made contact.
He has front end damage there. I don't know if that's just a visual glitch, but he did blink out.
Wouldn't be the first time they've come together this season.
Peter off of pit lane. Driver is kind of still in the line. Just nagging down pit lane. Brown, key story. He won't have to pit, but he's so far behind. I don't think it will be enough to do much. Actually, he might have to pit, to be honest. But a lot of other people on pit lane. Eric Kepler off of pit lane. Eric Heater hasn't got on yet. Kepler, right? That guy Heater, he had about let's see. He had a 9.6 second pit stop. He might have took the right sides only.
Which could be a better strategy.
He is actually right there. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Try and make the car a little bit looser, maybe.
Yeah, it'll turn a little bit better.
I don't know. But Heater blowing by Malachi Drake exactly. We could still see some people try. He will save. Benjamin White, we saw him last season. He will save to victory. But I think he might be trying to pit this time. So he doesn't. No one pits yet. Still stay green so far. We could have a late race caution like
we change everything.
Yeah, like we did before.
Hope it doesn't happen.
Still, these guys are still fighting for a regular season champion. Right now, I think Aaron Brown will still hold off. I think Aaron Brown still holds off no matter what place he finishes. To be honest, so I don't know.
Where is he currently?
Right now, he's 17th, and these guys are 13th and 12th. But after the pit cycle, I think he'll be first and second, to be honest. But
So
how it plays out.
Eric Keplinger, Heater could potentially. He's 17 points back coming into this race. And if Aaron finishes 17th, that's 16 points. And if he has an extra point for winning the stage, that's 1 point off. It's close.
Yeah, it is very close. And I don't know. And plus, Heater led a lap. I think Aaron led a lap. We'll see actually. I don't know if it'll show up since we haven't restarted, but restart the ATVL. But it says he led 0 laps. But I don't know if that's accurate.
I believe if Heater and Aaron are tied on points, I think Aaron gets it on count back. Because if Heater and Aaron both have 1 race win apiece, Aaron has a better second place or second best finish. I think more of them at least.
I think it would be based on top 5s.
And I believe Aaron has more at the moment, so I think Aaron would get it on.
5, so it would be, the first one would be wins, and top 5s, and top 3s.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron Brown can lose the championship at this point, even if he finishes behind. Even if he finishes Eric.
Especially with the drop. A lot of math going on here. We're not mathematicians, but
yeah,
right now,
take everything we're saying with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I think Aaron still has a pretty good shot at winning the championship. As one driver we haven't talked about, Kenan Washington, the number 1 machine, in 8th place right now. Had a pretty solid day. He's been around 8th, 10th place, but not really too far up there. But right now he's running pretty good with 5 laps to go, and these drivers still have not pitted. Hayden Lowell in 12th. Keplinger's strategy, not working out too good. 3 seconds behind Eric Heater. Hayden Lowell also pitting. Took a 4.8 second pit stop, so he took no tires. Keplinger is not getting any time. So basically, Keplinger basically didn't take any tires. That's what I'm guessing. Right sides only did not. Basically doesn't.
I don't think it's going to work out for him.
Yeah, unless he'll have a caution late, and he can maybe take the left sides. For him, in my opinion, I'll just stay out. 4 laps to go. We'll see if this fuel strategy or something works out for the drivers. I feel like they're kind of saving fuel. They're really separated. Benjamin White, all the way back there, I think he is fuel saving. Really
it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I think he's fuel saving. We saw this at Michigan last season. We saw how good of a fuel saver he was. We'll see how it plays off with 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't believe he's in contention for the chase, so I don't think he has anything to lose. He might as well just try.
Yeah, I know Malachi personally. He's like one of the best fuel savers. He's won multiple league races with fuel saving. And with these guys in the pack, I think they can fuel save a little bit, but Malachi's leading the pack, so it's not fuel saving. 2 laps to go. Will England pit this time? They will not. And it's either you pit here. At this point, it's almost they're gonna be pitting with 1 lap to go. So I think at this point they're gonna be just going to the end, trying to make it to the end. So Benjamin White still really slow compared to these drivers. Peter about 8 seconds back from Benjamin White. He's probably the person that's fuel saving the most. Kenan Washington also trying to fuel save a little bit, almost into the outside wall. Okay, Drake back there going. Here goes Mike Rosero and Luca Faro. They are on the charge right now. I think they might have been fuel saving earlier in the race. So here we go. White flag in the air. Michael Rosero and Luca Faro have a huge run on these top 3 drivers.
Can they do anything? I think I have brand new tires, or just not fuel saving. Zachary Thornton to the inside of Malachi Drake for the race lead, trying to take it away in the last lap. Malachi Drake has dominated this race. He won't want to lose it. But Zach, I believe, is going for his first win in LRL and clears him up the corner. Not quite. Side swerving all the way down the backstretch. Can Zach hold on? I believe this will be his first win in LRL. Side by side for third. Luca Faro trying to get past Brock Packard. And Zachary Thornton off of turn 4. Still has power in the car.
He's going to win.
He's going to win at Michigan. How did he do that?
They fuel save enough Heater and Keplinger in 10th, and I think Aaron Brown is your regular season champion based on that.
How
So,
did Zachary Thornton do that?
wow, what a move for Zachary. And that's his first ever win in LRL. Wow,
Wow.
what a great finish there and a great fuel saving effort by all 10 of those drivers. As I didn't think they were going to be able to make it. Eric Heater, Hayden Bull, and Aaron Helfling all had to pit, so I thought they would all have to pit too. And they do an amazing job fuel saving Malachi Drake and all those
So
guys. Brock Packer in third
close.
place. And wow, what a finish there. Last lap pass. Let's take a quick look at that one again.
Unfortunate for Malachi, he dominated that race.
That just was a great move into turn one. Go back there, but I think he may have backed up the corner before. I think he may have backed up a little bit or just didn't have that. I think all that traffic from Malachi. I'm kind of surprised he Malachi didn't go to the apron and try to not let him have track. Malachi thought the outside would be a lot more effective, but Jackie just kind of sent it in. I thought Malachi was really tough. Jackie did a great job of slowing down, great exit. Malachi just did not recover from there.
Great move from Zachary. He just kept that run down the backstretch. Malachi never got close again. I believe, and I checked the records, this is Zach's first win in LRL. So congratulations to him.
Great job. I think unofficially you can say Vincent Gucci is in the playoffs. A 7th place finish. Great job for him. As Marshall Harris disappointingly finishes 16th after being involved in that lap. I don't know what lap, but that one wreck with Tyler Tomasi and Wilson Aguilar was also involved in there. But I don't know how this playoff this plays out. Luke Peters, I don't think makes it 7 laps down, unfortunately. Who put, but yeah, that's very disappointing for the machine. But Zachary Thorne burning it down on the front straightaway, I believe, as his burnouts right here. What a win
fantastic
for
win.
Fuel saving at the end, and wow, I can't believe so many drivers went on fuel. That's the biggest surprise for me, and I think he may run out fuel right there.
Still
So,
very odd for Aaron Brown to run out of fuel. Like I could imagine if he ran out of the fuel late in the race, but strange that he ran out of fuel so early. Like that's for such an experienced driver, that would be a huge misjudgment. That would be very weird. Also, Tyler Tomasi, not very happy with Aaron Brown, obviously. Um, we've seen in the chat he's not happy.
I still think he did get the championship because of the drop, but I'm gonna do points quickly right before we do the interviews to see who gets in. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back before our top 3 interviews and some of our playoff drivers. Welcome back here at Michigan, and our regular season champion, Aaron Brown, has just been calculated. Aaron Brown has won the regular season championship, and we're going to pull him for an interview. Aaron, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you win the regular season championship here at Michigan after having your easily your worst race of the season. What happened there? Seems like you ran out of fuel. I'm guessing you just didn't put enough fuel in the stage break.
Yeah, I was being really stupid there. I wasn't paying attention. I put 1.7 at the end of the let's see, that caution. Actually under the green flag pit stops in the first stage, and I just forgot to put it back up. I wish iRacing that's a good feature. I wish iRacing had it where it put the fuel all the way back up to max you can take after you cut out pit stop. Like it checks everything. But we didn't only put 1.7 in. Just ran out of fuel, and yeah, just screwed me over. But luckily the drop saved me, and yeah, I was able to win the regular season championship somehow.
Yeah, you easily have easily the best season so far. You have 6 top 5s out of 7 races, and no one else even comes close to that. Keplinger with the 4, but going into these final 3 races, pretty popular racetracks, Talladega, Charlotte, and Homestead. How do you think your chances are at trying to win the overall championship?
Probably not gonna happen, but because that's just my luck. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I can win. I gotta look at the schedule real quick first because I have no idea how to. Oh no idea
So
what the
Talladega.
schedule is. So oh yeah, so Dega. So yeah, anyone pretty much win, but the new package honestly kind of sucks now. So it's gonna be a lot different than what it was at Daytona. So hopefully we can win at Talladega like we did at Daytona, but hopefully not exactly like Daytona because I still don't feel like Daytona was kind of a dirty move there. I didn't want to tournament, but it ended up just happening. So hopefully Daytona we can actually win pretty good. So and Charlotte seems pretty good. Homestead not the greatest. So I just gotta really get a good lead and just gain the gap from positions behind all 3 races and just hope I win it.
Yep, and congrats on winning the regular season championship. So we'll see you next week at Talladega.
Thank you.
That was Aaron Brown in the 18 machine. We're gonna be interviewing. Let's see, Brock Packard, who finished 3rd. Hello, Brock. You got a copy?
7 or 31 or
Hello, Brock is
Oh.
the booth. You got a copy?
yeah, I got it. I got you.
So you get 3rd place here at Michigan after kind of fuel saving at the end. Luke Lafar, you held off Luke Lafar off of turn 3 and 4. Did you guys just decide to save fuel? You 3 up front, or what happened there?
Well, I don't know if it was really a decision that either Zach or I made. Malachi kind of made that decision for us by not pitting. But as soon as we hit 5 to go, it was fuel saving mode till the end, and I think I finished with half a lap of fuel remaining. I know Luke had 0.2 remaining, so it was definitely after about 5 to go. Just fuel save, make it to the end, and see what happens.
Yeah, you had a pretty good night. You were trying to run the top early on in the race. You're probably one of the only drivers who actually went top. But what was your thoughts on trying to get the top working? Or
Well, with this package, you kind of just have to find the clean air wherever you can through the corners, and then tuck back in the draft. And that top lane was actually pretty good. If you could send it off in the corners early in the run, you could, kind of force it 3 wide, and the driver on the very bottom would get loose, and he would slide back, and you would get a pretty good run off the corner. So after I found that out, I kind of tried to stay up there as long as I could, and throughout the run, it felt like it wore out the tires less than anywhere else.
yep. Anyone you got to thank for tonight's 3rd place finish?
Yeah, man, I gotta thank Matt Morrow with the Shadow Racing team. Agent NASCAR does our paint schemes. Great guy. Follow him on Instagram to get your paint schemes today at Agent NASCAR. Tight and Loose Off YouTube channel. They do great YouTube content, latest at NASCAR news and all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to follow me on socials at Brockton P.
Yep, and congrats on your third place finish here tonight at Michigan.
Thank you.
That was Brock Packer, the 24 machine. Kind of, I don't know why my trees are blinking in the background, but we're gonna bring in Malachi Drake, who finished second and led the majority of today's race. See how many laps he led, bro? I think he led 27. So he led the most laps and he got pole position. So
Tough break.
yeah, tough break for him getting second. I mean, second's still not bad out of 20 drivers. So we'll bring him for an interview here. Okay, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you finished second after getting pole position and leading 27 laps. What do you think you could have done differently at the end there to maybe defend Zachary Thorne's run off of turn 4?
Well, I would have liked to have defended his run, but I only had like 0.9 laps remaining coming across the start finish, so I couldn't go all out on that last lap like he could have. And I think it would have been dumb to try to block him when I knew I couldn't go full throttle and make it. So I figured he could make it. I was kind of in a bad spot there on that whole final run because I couldn't get them to go by me. So I knew that I was just kind of a sitting duck, and the only way I was going to win is if one of them made a mistake and wasn't saving as much fuel as they thought they were. But props to Zach because he had it planned out. There wasn't really anything I could do.
Yeah, and you had a really good race going. Obviously, pole position, like I said, led a lot of laps tonight. What was your thoughts on the racing? Kind of seemed like it was a pack race earlier on, and then it kind of just turned into a typical Michigan kind of more single file race, like later as the tires wore out. What was your thoughts on that?
It was all right. I think once the tires wore, it was actually less fun because it just got really tight and it was hard to pass once that happened. So it was okay. If we had a little bit more horsepower, it would have made it more interesting, but it is what it is.
Yeah, anyone you're thankful for tonight's second place run?
I want to thank you for putting on the league and for broadcasting.
Yep, and thank you for racing tonight, and congrats on your second place finish at Michigan.
Thank you.
That was Malachi Drake in second place, and that's going to be it for our interviews. As I'm going to talk about who made the chase as Aaron Brown, our regular season champion. We already interviewed him. Eric Heater second with 2 wins. Keplinger, those are the only 2 drivers with 2 wins this season. Second and third. Luke Farr fourth. Aiden Lowell fifth. Michael Rosero sixth. Joseph Madigan seventh. Vincent Gucci eighth. Luke Peters 7 points behind Vincent. So if he just gained about 3 more positions, about 4 actually, he would have been able to get in. So tough break.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, tough break for the Luke Peters team, and I think if he didn't throughput, he would have been able to at least have a shot at it. I don't know. It was really very unfortunate. We can't see how good of a night he could have got, but Marshall Harris 5 points, 12 points out in total after getting involved in that one wreck there. So that's gonna round out the regular season. Overall, that was a really fun race. Very competitive throughout about the whole race. Battles throughout the whole field. Even once the tires were out, there was still side-by-side racing and kind of some fuel strategy there at the end. So, Wolfgang, any final thoughts on tonight's race and next week's race going to Talladega?
It was kind of a strange one in terms of the racing package. It was very super speedway-esque at the start. It's just double file all the way through the field. Nobody's really able to pull away. There's tons of draft, and then you get later in the race, it's an IndyCar race basically. It's an IndyCar race. You can pull away. There was tire wear. There was a little bit of draft, but for the most part, it was tires. It was tires, driving talent basically, and also clean air was very helpful as well. The fuel strategy race was really entertaining. Zachary Thornton out of nowhere just usurping Malachi Drake right at the end right there. Great drive from him. Was really fighting for the lead earlier, then kind of dropped back, and then managed to work his way back up and came up with a W in a very good first win. Congratulations to him. And also congratulations to Aaron Brown on the regular season championship. Never finished. Okay, so for every race but this one, never finished worse than 5th, which is a very, very strong showing, and he's been the man to beat throughout this entire season. He's never lost the lead at any point. So congratulations to him. He's had a great season so far.
Very. Next week at Talladega. No. Like everyone was saying, the new super package is a lot different. What it will be. Be interesting. Next Wednesday, Talladega for 5 laps. 2 points. But I will see you guys there.